Hello, hi, good evening. Now I'm going to teach you about a rebar placement method, which is a freeform. Okay, so freeform tool will work with the 3D view. You can also do it with the section view, but it's up to you how do you want to use. In 3D view, it's clear. So I'm going to show you in 3D for better understanding. I have a foundation here. I'm going to place rebar. Because it is in 3D, freeform method is already selected. In case if you are in section, for example, so here, in case if you are in a section, if you select rebar, so you have 4 options. You can select expand it to host by 2 point or sketch method. In case if you want, you can also take freeform tool. Okay. So when you take freeform, you get these options. Okay, but still you can also switch to other options in the section. But in case if you are in a 3D view, then you get only freeform option. Okay, so once you get the freeform option, you can also do by sketch. Okay, so you have the freeform option. Once you have the freeform option, we have 2 distribution method. So let's go one by one. I'm not so convinced about this tool. Okay, but still it's better if you know how it works. Okay, so I'm going to use this for a regular shape. You can use this for irregular shape, for example, like these. Okay, so I'm going to use aligned method, aligned distribution type. Okay, so we have to select the host surface and a path, then the rebar will be distributed. Okay, in case if it is a surface, then the rebar will be straight. Okay, you can see how it works. Let's go one by one. So I'm going to use aligned distribution type. You can also read the next step in the bottom left. It is showing select a face to add to the host surface. Okay, so for example, in case if I need a rebar like this, then I need my host surface. I'm selecting the bottom, left and right. You have to select correctly. You can use a tab. Okay, so 3 face is selected, and you can also select a path. So this is kind of a U shape, and I'm going to select the path as a straight line. So once you finish, now you can see you can finish. So once you finish, you have only one rebar. In case if you need multiple rebar, you can use maximum spacing method. Okay, select the rebar, then set the layout as maximum spacing. I'm going to show you again. Select the member, select the rebar tool. So you have an option to do the rebar by sketch and freeform. Select a freeform. You are in 3D. Select freeform. So we have 2 distribution type. One is aligned, another type is surface. In aligned type, I am supposed to mention the host and the path. Okay, in the left bottom, you can read what to do next. If I select here, I can directly go for selecting the path. So if I select host surface, then I can select the host surface. In case if you have any doubt, in the bottom left, you just read what you have to select next. So now it is showing select the host surface. I'm going to select the host surface. surface 1, 2 and 3. This is my host, and I'm going to change it to path. Now I can read. I have to select an edge to add the path. I can select the edge. The layout is mentioned as maximum spacing, 100 mm spacing. Now I can finish the rebar placement. Once I finish, you can see the rebar is placed. So this is one method. To place the same, we can use the next option. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to select the member, go to rebar, then take surface. Okay. Now I'm going to place on surface. Okay. So what to do next? Read in the left bottom. Select a face to add to the host surface. I'm selecting single face now. Now I can press space to continue. I'm pressing space bar. Now I'm reading again. Select a face to add to start surface. So this is the host. I'm going to start, for example, the orientation. You can choose. So for example, if the bar is in this direction, you can choose here and here. Okay, starting and ending face selected. Okay, so you can't select in the same. You can't select in the same. Okay, you have to select end surface and then select the end surface. And then you can finish. Once you finish, you have your rebar. Let's try again. Select rebar surface. I'm going to select the 3 surface. I'm going to select 3 surface. 1, 2, and then 3. The starting surface going to be here, and the ending surface going to be this one. Once I finish, I get my rebar. Okay, so this is how you have to do the rebar. Here the problem is, in case if you want to adjust your rebar, then you can't do. Let me check. This is my rebar. Once I select, okay, this is my rebar. I'm going to take a section. So this is my rebar, but I can't edit, or I can't move directly. I can't move directly, but I can use constraint. But see, the constraint is showing in the top only, not to the side. And then for the base also we can adjust. For example, minus 16, enter. It's not changing. Minus 16, enter. So these things are changing, but here I don't see any change. Minus 40, it's not changing. Plus 40, it's not changing. I don't know what's wrong with this option. Okay, so this is one thing. And the second one is, you can't slice the rebar. You can have an option to insert the coupler at the start and end. You can't cut the rebar, or you can't place the coupler in the middle. Okay, so let me show you the difference. For example, So this is my rebar placed with the freeform option. I'm going to place another rebar. Let's say I'm placing a rebar, straight rebar. Okay, I'm placing this rebar. When I select this rebar, I have an option to splice the rebar, and I can also insert coupler. But if I select the freeform rebar, I can't slice and I can't place the coupler in the middle. I can only place coupler at the end only. Okay. That's it. So it's up to you on which method you want to use to place rebar. I suggest always use expand to host option by 2-point method and sketch method. So if you use a freeform method, you can't slice and you can't place a coupler in the middle. So please ignore this method. Okay. So this method is used where the rebar or a surface is not a regular shape. In case of a curve, arc, or some other shape, a Y shape, then you can use a freeform tool. But with the freeform tool, we have difficulties. For example, for this kind of structure, we are supposed to add thighs, but with the regular tool, so it can't follow the shape. And with the aligned method, you can see here this is not correct. Okay, maybe I can try once again. For this shape, select edit rebar. I can use surface this time. Then I'm going to select the host surface. Let me select the first surface and second surface, third surface, and fourth surface. I can select. Now I can go to start surface. I can specify a start surface and I can specify an end surface. Once I finish, you can see closed contour bars cannot be created. Okay, so maybe it cannot be a closed rebar, but it can be an open rebar. Let's try again. Select rebar. So it's supposed to be a single surface, is it? Select a single surface. This is going to be the host. I'm going to start from here to end here. And once I finish, so I have my rebar. So for straight rebar, this is good. Now for the horizontal rebar, let's go to surface. Then take the surface. I'm going to take this surface. Okay. And then I have to start the rebar from left to right. So start surface, end surface, going to be this side. So host surface is already selected and I'm going to finish. Actually, the rebar is not created. It's not created. Why it's not created, I don't know. Okay, let's try this side. I'm supposed to select the host. 1, 2, and 3. 3 side I'm going to select because it can't be a closed rebar. And then I'm going to select the start surface from bottom to the top, and I can finish. So now you can see the horizontal rebar is created, but it has some limitations. Okay, it can't be a closed rebar. Now, in case if you want to splice the rebar, you can't do that. You can't add the coupler in the middle. You can add the coupler in the middle. Okay, so you can use this freeform rebar for up to a certain level, but it has some limitations. That's all. Okay, I hope now you understand how to use freeform tool in Revit. In case if you have any doubt, please let me know in the WhatsApp group. I hope you know how to join my WhatsApp group. Go to YouTube and go to the channel page. Here, so we have our WhatsApp link here in the channel page. So if you want to know, click on more and click on WhatsApp group. So this will take you to the WhatsApp app. Click on join. So this will be a request. So from my side, I have to accept. Once I accept your request, you can message me on WhatsApp group. Thank you. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.